Welcome to our YouTube channel, Cape Coral Cell Phone Repair. And we recently did a review and unboxing on the Nasan NA-B3 Max. Today, we are going to do one on the Supa Lite laminator. And with this machine, it's very lightweight, and it also just requires a small vacuum pump. We're going to go into that a little bit later on in the video, and also stick around because at the end of the video, we're going to show you a complete package that you can get for a very affordable price if you're thinking about getting into refurbishing. Here we are, just got the box in and are going to show you the contents inside. Very good padding. It is very nice. They are including the hoses. Just throw that to the side there. Let's bring this baby out. It's not heavy at all. And you can virtually just hold it with one hand. Look at that. And put it in there. These are all supplies that I'm taking out of the box. So it does come with the connecting cable, and it does have the connector at the bottom there so you can connect your vacuum pump straight to it. So we got all your hoses, which you will configure to your vacuum pump. And they do include some tools as well in there. They also include an extra rubber part for the airbag, which is nice because if your airbag does go out in the future, you want to make sure that you have that so you don't have to pay, crazy amount of shipping to get it shipped over to you when you already have the spare part here with you. So let's take the wrapping out of there. And a lot of people like the design. They've been raving about it because it is clear and see-through at the top. So while all the action is occurring, you can see what's going on. And that's really neat. And I know some have asked, even I have asked, why don't they just do the complete machine with this design? Well, the debubbler gets really hot and this can actually melt. So the all-in-one machine cannot have the clear see-through design, and that's the reason why, because if it's going to debubble, it's going to get hot, which in turn will melt the top. So you have your connecting area here, and then your breaker, your on-off switch, and of course you're connecting your vacuum pump to it. So it's a very simple design. Everything is touchscreen on it. So once you get it all set up, everything will be touchscreen. It does have these locking latches. So once you set your phone in there, you can lock it. Now, if you're going to get into refurbishing and you're going to do phones only, this is a great design, and I'm going to show you a package that is going to be good for you if you're looking to do this only for phones and not include tablets on your lineup. Taking that into consideration, you might be asking, will this device, will the Nasan Supa Lite, would it also do iPad minis if it can do phones? Well, just barely it cannot. And here's an iPad mini device. It's broken, but if I try to put it up here on the top, you see that it's not really falling in there. So it will not do iPad minis, just so you know. So if you are looking into refurbishing phones, this is a great way to start. It is lightweight, so the shipping's not going to be too ultra expensive. So let's start looking into a package that can benefit you if you're starting to do this for the very first time and you want to spend the least amount of money possible just to get started. Okay, while we are on the subject, and before I go into explaining what you would spend if you wanted to get a complete setup, let's go ahead and get the vacuum pump. So with the vacuum pump, we decided to go get it through Amazon just because we thought it would be easier with shipping and getting it locally I mean in the US versus getting it shipped overseas. It may very well be made overseas, but we got it in just a few days, which was kind of nice. And we're gonna unbox it and see, because Nasan does sell a mini pump. This is also a mini pump. and we just got it from Amazon. It does bring its oil, so that's good to know, because I understand that coming from China, the Nasan vacuum pump will not bring oil. Okay, so let's go into how we would connect your hoses both to the pump and to the machine. So the machine has a little fitting that you unscrew. You're going to drop it into your hose like this, and then the hose is going to connect right into here, just like so. Get it in as far as you can. Don't get it on the thread because it won't go that far. And then just simply turn your fitting until it's nice and tight. Now if you notice, the other side is the side that's thicker. This is the thinner one that goes to your laminating machine. So the thicker side, drop your clamp in there. Don't forget that part. And then once you get it in there, like so, then you can clamp it down. Once the hose is all connected, the last thing you need to do is connect the electrical part of your vacuum pump into the laminating machine, because the laminating machine is going to turn on your vacuum pump when it's ready to go. So take the cable and you are going to plug it in like this. That's all there is to it. Once you have that done, you just connect your regular cable to the wall and you're good to go. So now that we got that out of the way, you can see how easy it is to connect refurbishing equipment. If you haven't watched it already, I did another video on connecting the compressor with the USA connection. So check that out as well. Okay, what is the cost? So I'm going to break it down so you can see how affordable it is and where to get it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to post the links in the description, because the links I'm going to give you are going to actually save you some money. So the Supa Lite right now, buying it plus the shipping is around 300 bucks. The vacuum pump, if you went and bought it from anywhere on China, you would end up paying more than $200 with the shipping. I'm going to post a link in the description where you can get it with shipping for $60 and you get it in the USA. So you're already up to what, $360, give or take. And then we're going to add, now this is what I prefer. I know that Nasan offers their own, but this one has been really good to me. I have not tried the one from Nasan, and the reason is because I'm so happy with this one that I'm going to continue using it. But your separating machine is key, because it needs to have good suction. It needs to heat up really fast, and this does the work. So this one right here from Forward, you're looking at about $215. So if you add the 360 plus the 215, you're at $575 so far. And then we're going to go into your bubble remover machine. So this one is the one I got. That's the big one, but you can get the B2 for around 200 bucks. So now you're up to what, $775 so far. And the only thing you would need to add, which I already went over on a previous video, is a compressor. And you can get a really, really good quality compressor for about 150 bucks, which is the one we got. The one we got is the Makita. They do have a better one that has the 2 ports, which I went over at the very end of that video. But if you're looking at $575 already, plus another 150, you're at what, $925 with shipping and everything. You really can't beat it to get started on refurbishing. So for around 900 bucks, you can start everything. Have all your tools, your laminating machine, your mini vacuum, your separating machine, your bubble remover machine, and your compressor. So you're looking at 5 machines right there for around that price. So again, I'm going to post the links in the description. If you have any questions or comments, post them on the video and I will get back to you whenever I can. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.